Hi all, a warm welcome to all of you in the today's top PIB news session on EduTap, in which we are going to discuss the National Apprenticeship Mela. So guys, here you can see from the headline of the PIB that the National Apprenticeship Mela 2022 will be held across the country over 700 locations on 21st of April 2022. Now a question must be popping out in your mind that what exactly this Mela is all about. What is the aim of launching this particular Mela, and apart from that, who will participate in this Mela? So all these questions will be answered in this particular session. So now let's move on to the very first thing, that what exactly this National Apprenticeship Mela is all about. So guys, basically this is a platform where the organizations are going to meet the potential apprentices and the aspiring youth who will be participating in this particular Mela as the apprentices. They basically will be interviewed on the spot, they will got assessment, and apart from that they will also get apprenticeship training offers from these establishment units. So now you must be thinking that what exactly the apprenticeship stands for. So guys, when we talk about this particular word, so as per the national policy on the skill development and entrepreneurship, which was basically launched in year 2015 by the government of India, it recognizes this word as a mean to provide gainful employment to the skilled workforce. That means providing employment to the skilled workforce and along with an adequate compensation. So this is what basically apprenticeship stands for. So now there comes a very important point, that basically which are the organizations which are basically behind the organizing of this particular Mela. So here you can see that it will be organized by Skill India, which is an umbrella scheme which is basically having a lot of skilling programs under it. And what is the basic aim behind that? The basic aim of Skill India is to empower the youth of the country with specific skill sets so that they can get employment opportunities. ठीक है जी. Apart from that, there is another organization, that is the Directorate General of Training, which basically works under the Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship. So guys, basically here you can see that these apprentices will be interviewed, will be assessed, and apart from that they will also be offered with the training offers from these establishment units. Now comes to the point that what exactly is the aim of launching this Mela. So here you can see that this Mela is basically going to fill the gap which is basically existing between the supply and the demand for the skilled workforce. Basically there are various organizations which require such kind of apprentices. Basically there is a huge demand for them, and there is a huge human resource in our country, the aspiring youth, who want to get this on the job training in order to increase their employment opportunities. So that's how it is going to fill the gap between this supply and the demand for the skilled workforce. And how this will be done? This will be done by hiring more than 1 lakh apprentices during this particular Mela. That is basically the target of this Mela. So this particular number is also very important. Apart from that, this is going to assist these employers in tapping the right talent. So basically they will be employing the right people as per the job requirement, and this will further develop with the training of these apprentices and providing practical skill sets, so that after their training is over they will have a better opportunity to get the employment opportunities. Now comes to the next important point, that is who will participate in it. So guys, basically around 4,000 organizations across the country which are basically operating in more than 30 sectors, such as the power sector, retail sector, automotive sector, they are basically be participating in this particular Mela. And apart from that, the aspiring youth as apprentices will also get the opportunity to engage with these 4,000 organizations, and they can also select one of the trades among the welders, the electricians, the housekeepers, as well as the mechanics in this National Apprenticeship Mela 2022. So I hope that these particular points are very much clear to all of you. Now let's move on to the eligibility criteria. So what will be the eligibility criteria for these apprentices in order to participate, for this youth in order to participate in the NAM 2022? So this is basically the students who have cleared at least class 5 to those who have cleared till class 12. So basically they will be eligible. Apart from that, the people with having skill training certificate. Apart from that, the students from the ITI as well as the diploma holders and the graduates will also be eligible to apply under this particular part. So what is going to be the benefit for these organizations and the apprentices who will be participating in this Mela? So here you can see, when we talk about the benefits for the establishments, so these establishment units basically be having the opportunity to meet the potential apprentices at one single common platform. Apart from that, as we have already discussed, they can just select on the spot these candidates, and even the small scale industries which are having minimum 4 working members in their organizations can also hire apprentices. And apart from that, when we talk about the candidates point of view, what is more benefit for them? Basically, they are going to gain on the job training, hence securing better opportunities for the employment. They will get opportunity to get apprenticeship offered on the spot and to receive direct industry exposure at the single common platform. So guys, here you can see that what are the benefits, and one very important benefit for the candidates is basically that they will also get the certificates which are recognized by the National Council for Vocational Education and Training. So these are basically the important benefits for these establishments as well as the candidates. So guys, now let's move on to the practice question number 1, which is basically based on this National Apprenticeship Mela 2022. And what you are required to do, you are just required to identify the incorrect statement in relation with the National Apprenticeship Mela 2022. So guys, as per our today's discussion, all these statements are basically correct. So that's why the right answer to the question will be option E, that is none of the above, as none of the above statements are incorrect in relation with the National Apprenticeship Mela 2022. So now when we talk about the homework question from the previous session, the question is basically you were required to identify the name of the ministry which has recently organized the National Conference on Poverty Free and Enhanced Livelihood Village and Self-Sufficient Infrastructure Village, and the right answer was basically option B, that is Ministry of Panchayati Raj. And all the students who have answered the question correctly are the star performers from the previous session. So here is once again I'm having a huge list of the students who have basically answered the question correctly, and if you also want your name to be mentioned here in the upcoming session, then you are required to answer this question in the comment section. So what is the question for the today's session? Basically, recently Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji has laid the foundation stone of the WHO Global Center for Traditional Medicines. You are just required to identify the name of the place where this particular traditional center has been placed. Okay, ji? Please tell me the answer in the comment section. And guys, if you have still not subscribed to your YouTube channel, kindly subscribe it and press the bell icon to receive all the latest updates of the courses and videos offered by us. And you can also join our Telegram channel to get the access to the PDF of these sessions. To join the Telegram channel, kindly click on the link given in the description below. Now there is one more big news for all of you. We are running a Maha offer on our various courses. The list of the courses is being mentioned here. There is a RBI Grade B Test Series Maha Pack, as well as we are also having a RBI Grade B Test Series Maha Pack for the Phase 1 as well as Phase 1 plus Phase 2. So what you are required to do, you are required to use the code FLAT40, which is only valid from 20th April to 22nd April 2022. So guys, that was all from the today's session. I believe that this session was useful and fruitful to all of you. If you are having any queries, you can drop us a mail at hello@edutap.co.in, and you can also call us at 814-620-7241. So thank you for joining us. Wish you all happy learning.